Wow, folks, what a tag team match. Yes, sir. Mr. Moto and Joe Pazandak, the winners over Freddie Blassie and Warren Bockwinkel. Well, I tell you, St. Louis has produced a lot of great wrestlers, and in Freddie Blassie and Warren Bockwinkel, they certainly have brought out a couple of good boys. But they were up against a couple of good boys tonight in Mr. Moto and Joe Pazandak. Mr. Moto, one of the largest and most feared wrestlers to ever come out of Japan, both as catch-as-catch-can, jiu-jitsu and judo, and along with him you team up Joe Pazandak, the pride of all Minnesota, one of the greatest amateurs from back there, and now claiming to be one of the greatest professionals to ever come out of Minnesota. You certainly have a hard, tough combination to beat. In this case tonight, it was Freddie Blassie and Warren Bockwinkel putting a little bit of youth, but a lot less weight on the line against two big, rough, tough boys. I think that probably Joe Pazandak has made as large a name for himself as any wrestler to come out of Minnesota since Bronco Nagurski. He went to the same school as the Bronco. He represented Minnesota in the National Intercollegiates, and he did quite a bit of amateur wrestling after finishing college, but it was professional wrestling for him. So he turned professional, and along with the other great wrestlers out of Minnesota there, he has certainly made a name for himself. His condition is always perfect. He's a short, roly-poly type of a wrestler, but when it comes to condition, Joe is really a fanatic because he trains religiously and diligently every day. Mr. Moto, well, he combines the cunning of the Orient along with his catch-as-catch-can wrestling. He used the sleeper holds, the jiu-jitsu holds, the muscles, and so forth. And along with his knowledge of catch-as-catch-can, you combine this cunning of the Orient, and you have a man to reckon with. Put them both together, Joe Pazandak, Mr. Moto, you have a real tough combination. So it wasn't too great a surprise to a lot of the fans here tonight at the Hollywood Legion Stadium that it was Mr. Moto and Joe Pazandak, the winner of our tag team match tonight from the Hollywood Legion Stadium. Well, you witnessed a lot of action tonight, but it's just about time for us to close. Before we close, I'd like to say how much we've enjoyed you tuning in with us tonight, and we hope that we'll be seeing you again next week. Don't forget it, it's championship wrestling, and it's always from the Hollywood Legion Stadium. Now, before a final word from Miss Taffon or Miss Paula Kent, I'd like to say that until we do meet again here next week, may the good Lord bless and keep each and every one of you until we meet again.